a lot of people can't really get the whole term of harassment correctly because, it falls in different terms. It's, it could be a broad statement coming from somebody or somebody that is quite pointing at a specific piece of evidence. So, also, generally harassment can be any unwanted behavior, verbal, physical, or digital, that is oftenly intended to disrupt, intimidate, or, threaten somebody or create hostile or a offensive environment. But as what I'm going to show in here, the video that shows in here on the screenshot, there is no text from the person that is actively bumping into these players or even, threatening them in any way. So the user right over here, if they move over, is right there. So Dusty Nuts or Dusty Knights. It actually looks like Dusty Knights because you got what looks like could be Knights. We can see it right on here, and I'm going to hit play again. So the user is just moving back and forth, and right here, it looks like a server kick by a username. So moderation commands. So they pulled up moderation resources, which is highlighting anything from here. But here they are actively showing, just showing the part where it just states like, hey, I'm going to be highlighting this person right here, kicking them without actually giving a legitimate reason. And they type in kick and they just so forth remove the player from the instance without even getting any reason. So from my perspective and point of view, which can be used same way in both different situations, is it didn't seem right to give the user a full ban. So if we continue to watch the game right here and pull up the video and we continue to hit play, they type in Dusty Knights right here and not give any reason. And they just hit kick. It enters in the profile. And as soon as they hit enter, the user gets terminated from the instance. So this video was given to me by the person that did get kicked. And I don't really have any further information for this video on that fact. Row banging is just someone's character running into another character with no explicit models, no offensive speech, no images depicting any nudity, profanity, or anything like that. Just pixels colliding in a game, and somehow that harmless troll level action gets escalated from a 1 to a 5 straight to a permanent ban. If it's for me, it feels like this is the logic being used. Then next thing you know, people are going to get permanent ban just for jumping too close to somebody or daring to breathe in the same virtual space. Is absolutely ridiculous. I've played Roblox for a long time, and seeing that for a fact of a moderator is suddenly getting too offended, owner is suddenly rejecting the possibility of making a ban appeal, which, is a little bit, extra ridiculous. Ban appeals right here. So the user didn't have any pictures, but they have mentioned that the owner or person that is in charge of the server have been insinuating, oh, you are throwing out your only chance to actually get unbanned with this so-called inappropriate behavior, when the user was straight up pointing out the reason of the ban was unjustified. And their user says, right here, ban appeals. Vorton does not currently offer ban appeals for users banned from our game. If you were temporarily banned, that's on you. Learn from the mistake and do not repeat it. If it's permanent, that's the consequences. So before I continue on that part right there, where it says that's the consequences, you're telling me, someone that is just going around as is, you're going to go out of your own way to like, hey, I don't like your actions. I don't like what you're doing. Let me just straight up remove you from my own game that I made public for everybody to use. So this is your character, this is their character, and you're just running into them like this and stepping away and looking at them. There's no sexual content going on, there's no profanity, there's nothing like that. And you want to go out of your way to like, hey, you know what? This is not justified. You have to learn from your consequences. And right here, where it says, however, if you believe your ban was unjustified or you would like to dispute it, you may message a moderator with all the relevant details. They will for your case if necessary. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this or disappoint. The person in question that got banned unfairly from the game have reported it. They try to go to the moderators, all three of them, the owner, the one extra one below it, and a few other moderators that were active. And when they try to send a message, oh, what's that? You can't actually, DM the person because it says right here, you may message any moderator, but their DMs are disabled, including the owner as well. So you're giving people false hopes, sending them indirectly to the wrong location, and just straight up saying, hey, you got banned. We opt you this, and our messages is not working. Well, joke's on you. You fucked. So that's what's really preposterous, in my opinion. Getting access to the game, looking at all the details and getting denied, that quite surprised me as well. And not only the person in question that pointed this stuff out also got banned, not only from the game, but also from the Discord server. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that for now because I'm going to be staying clear from this game because if there's moderation like this, Roblox has bad enough moderation. They ban people for literally, innocent people for no reason, all the way to a point of 404ing the page and not responding to the person. And when a person reaches out, sorry, this ticket cannot be continued any further. If you have anything else, feel free to give a message. So they're straight up not even doing anything about that either. So for the fact that a in-game developer is treating their player base like this, and offering ban appeals, but also ignoring at the same time and lying about actions that are done by people. No, I don't trust anything like that. I already have enough problems with Roblox as is, but it makes it even more unsafe to actually, feel comfortable playing in a game. Next thing you know, oh, you're running into players too much? Oh, you know what? No, get banned. Oh, what's that? You're uploading in a world and they make up another excuse or a lie about that, not only denying your game, banning you too. It just feels like, an environment that is too hostile for anybody. And unfortunately, stuff like this that is starting to get out is not catching the attention to set this Roblox developer straight. And it's like, hey, the actions you're doing to your player base may not be, quite friendly. So I don't know, maybe try not to, ban people for simple actions like running into another player and deleting a shit ton of messages. So this is one of the moderators. So this is a user in question that has gotten banned. And down here is one of the moderators that are associated with a third-party clan server, but also in direct communication with the owner. So the owner had ability to completely ban the user inside of a third-party server that was not entirely theirs, but a joined connection, such as a clan. So just by looking at this one, the user attempted to retrieve the chat information and details on what happened in the channel, but apparently the owner itself have terminated by using a third-party client or a bot and completely purged the message history, completely destroying 40 general messages that consists of the counter argument and the argument that the owner made and the user that was explaining why the ban was not justified. The owner continued to argue, removing the person from the game and the server and just straight up removing them entirely. So I'm just going to leave it at that one. Thanks for watching this video right here on me expressing on how I feel about the game and also what can change about it, and probably where they say it's a lighthearted community when they straight up go to ban people for illegitimate reasons. And somebody that was just simply bumping into other players got completely banned from the entire Discord server and the game. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.